PS5 game discounts. PlayStation 4 games aren't the only thing discounted in the Black Friday PlayStation Store sale. There's also a ton of PlayStation 5 games discounted in this sale as well. And in this video, we're going to take a look at 6 of the best discounts on PlayStation 5 games in the Black Friday sale. Let's have a look at them. Welcome back to the channel, folks. If you're a new viewer, please consider hitting that subscribe button down below. I make new videos about PlayStation every single day on the channel. Today and this week, we're taking a look at the Black Friday PlayStation Store sale. We've got some really awesome deals in here, and I've made a couple of videos about this already. One looking at $10 games, one looking at easiest platinums, and one looking at the biggest PS4 discounts. This video here, though, we're going to be taking a look at the biggest PlayStation 5 discounts. Given the PS5 has only came out 3 weeks ago at this point, it's pretty awesome to see some massive discounts on PS5 games included in the sale, and I was actually kind of surprised to see them myself, especially on some of these titles. So really good to see Sony discounting titles even though they're for a brand new platform. Now, I know a lot of you guys out there probably don't have the PlayStation 5 yet. I know it's scarce, and I know that some people are having troubles getting their hands on it. It doesn't mean though that you can't prepare and buy games early or get games early if you're wanting to jump in and play them on your PS5 later. So you can still take advantage of these deals even if you don't own the console. So keep that in mind as we go through. A lot of these games as well do have free upgrades to PlayStation 5. So we'll be talking about that as we go through the video. So you might own the PlayStation 4 counterpart to a game, which will guarantee you a free upgrade to PS5 either in the future or now. Let's get on with the first game, and it is Watch Dogs Legion. We've talked about this game, I feel like, way too much this month, not only through the trophies and trophy guides, but also just being discounted on pretty much every one of these sales. The PlayStation 5 version of the game is $40. It's $40.19, 33% off. It's the biggest discount we've seen for this game, I guess, since it came out a month ago now. A really good deal. Like I've said a number of times, Watch Dogs is your future version of Assassin's Creed. It's a solid experience. Watch Dogs Legion, I personally don't think was as good as Watch Dogs 2. That's my personal opinion, but it's still a really solid game, and it's probably like the first, I would say, AAA PlayStation 5 game to get a significant discount on next gen. Whether that's because of sales being weak or whatever it may be, I don't know. But it is discounted. It's $40, so you can check this one out if you want to. Gameplay wise, we've talked about it a number of times, but third person open world action game. You've got to hack everything. I don't know. I think everyone knows what Watch Dogs is at this point. Next up, we have No Man's Sky. This is the PlayStation 5 version of No Man's Sky. Normally $59.99, $60. It's currently $29.99, so 50% off for this game. No Man's Sky being your sort of open world, I guess it's a survival game at heart, or an exploration survival game at heart, because it doesn't have a lot of those elements that a traditional survival game has, but it does kind of play with some of them. This game went through an enormous redemption arc from launch being kind of underwhelming to this game now that has just a significant amount of free content added to it in the form of multiplayer, in the form of base building, in the form of underwater base building. There's just a ton of additional content in here. The PlayStation 5 version is pretty reasonably priced, I would say, for this version of the game as well, being fully enhanced for the PS5 with separate trophies and all that to boot. WRC9 is also 50% off. This game previously was $49.99 in the PlayStation Store, so a little bit cheaper than our standard PS5 games. Currently only $24.99 on the PlayStation Store, so half price. This is your, I guess, simulation rally car game. World Rally Championship 9 is what WRC9 stands for. There are actually 2 rally games currently on PS5. You've got Dirt 5 as well as WRC9. Dirt being more of your arcadey racing dirt rally game or rally car game, and then WRC9 being more of your sim rally car game. I guess you could probably compare them as like Need for Speed and Gran Turismo if you're wanting a really sort of simple comparison. I personally haven't played this game, so I'm not sure how good this one is or how it stacks up, but it is 50% off if you're into racing games, specifically sim racing games, because it's not an arcadey game. Then this could be a game worth checking out for you. Keeping in mind, again, it is a PS5 game. It's PS5 enhanced. I believe if you purchase this one, you'll get both the PS4 and the PS5 version of the game. So good deal for basically 2 games, which would mean 2 trophy lists as well. Maneater. This is the PS4 and PS5 edition of the game again. $25.99. It's 35% off. Traditionally $40 on the PlayStation Store. Maneater is a really underrated game from 2020, actually. You play as a shark or a variety of different sharks, and you just have to wreak havoc. You have to kill other underwater animals and wildlife. You have to kill other humans. You just do everything that a shark would do. It's a great game though. It's a really, really good game. It's weird and quirky and not like anything else that I've probably played, I would say. It's kind of unfortunate that the content in here is lacking. I feel like they had a really good idea, but they didn't flesh it out to realize it into maybe what it could have been if they'd kind of given it a bit more time to marinate and try and sort of create more of a game out of it. I think it's a bit of a shorter experience, but it's a heck of a lot of fun, and hats off to the developer for trying something different. It's like I said, you've got to put your money where your mouth is sometimes when you do see developers doing things differently like these guys. So worth checking out, I would say. Again, you get a PS4 and a PS5 version of the game, 2 separate trophy lists for these games, but you'll be getting a PS5 enhanced and a PS4 version, so pretty decent deal for that as well. Next up is a game that doesn't actually have a PS5 version yet, but it's Marvel's Avengers. Now, say what you will about Marvel's Avengers, I know that it's had its fair share of praise and criticism and microtransactions and all of the above. I actually didn't mind the story too much. I thought it was a pretty decent narrative experience. I think it was just packaged in a really unfortunate way, and I think there's a decent game in here to be had. It's just kind of hidden away behind everything else. Now, the game is normally $60, it's $59.99, but currently it's 50% off on the PlayStation Store, so $29.99. Half price is a pretty decent deal for a game. A game like this might be discounted further. The reason I'm calling it out now is because this is the cheapest it has been so far on the PlayStation Store, and Square Enix have actually said already that you'll be getting a free version of Marvel's Avengers on PS5 when they release that edition of the game next year. So if you own the PS4 version, you'll instantly get that free upgrade to PS5, which will have a separate trophy list, separate platinum trophy as well. So you can preempt this now if you want to pick this up at a discounted price. Who knows what's going to happen with this game in the future, if it's going to be discounted further or if it's going to stay around this price point. We don't know yet, but I thought it was worth mentioning and including in here so that people were aware of it and aware of that potential to get a free PS5 upgrade as well, if you're into it. If you've been sitting on the fence on this one, it's a good price for it. If you're not planning on playing it anytime soon, I would say wait for it to go down in price again in the future. And the last game on the list is Control Ultimate Edition. I talked about this in the greatest deals of the Black Friday sale video as well. This is 50% off. It's normally $40, $39.99. It's currently $19.99. Now, Control Ultimate Edition is the PS4 version of the game, which includes the game as well as all the additional DLC and content. This is a great deal for Control. Control is a game that a lot of people slept on last year. Third-person, suspense narrative-driven game, I would say. A suspense narrative action game made by Remedy, the developers of Alan Wake. It's a really, really great, neat experience. It's quite quirky and different as well. I know I've said that a few times in this video. This here, though, it's the same situation as Avengers. The developers have said that they will be releasing a free PlayStation 5 upgrade for anyone who owns Control Ultimate Edition. So if you own that version of the game, you'll be getting that free PS5 upgrade when it comes early next year. It's not currently available, but for $19, you're getting a really, really great game here, and you'll get that free PS5 upgrade. So I think it's a worthwhile trade-off and deal there, even if you do have to wait a little bit for the PS5 version. I mean, you could still play it on the PS4 in the meantime, or you can play the PS4 version on your PS5 while you're waiting, because backwards compatibility is a thing this generation. But there you go. That's 6 games that are... well, 6 PS5 games that are discounted on the Black Friday sale. I think these are 6 pretty solid titles as well. If I was going to highlight anything specifically here, I would say Control is a really, really great deal. Watch Dogs, because that's heavily discounted and a really new game. And Maneater, because I feel like not enough people know about Maneater. But that's all from me, guys. Let me know if you're going to be picking up any of these games for your PlayStation 5 from the Black Friday sale. And let me know if you've picked up any other games from the Black Friday sale as well. I've done a ton of videos about this sale on the channel over the last couple of days. So I'm sure that you've found some really great deals from some of those videos as well that you've been able to check out. Anyway, that is all from me, folks. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, give a thumbs up. If you didn't, give a thumbs down. And I'll see you guys all in the next video. Bye for now.